Hey old soul, just over a year ago I sold everything I owned and moved to the land of Bali with my ex-husband and 3 kids. Now I live my dream life, traveling first class around the world, teaching others how to do the same. If you are ready for a life that is so abundant and free, where money flows like air so effortlessly that you don't even care because you are simply focusing on you and allowing everything to be true, then you are exactly where you need to be. Let me teach you how to be wildly abundant and insanely free. And with your heart, you will understand. Way up on the sand. Oh my goodness. I can't even begin to tell you what the last week has been like for me. It has been insane. I felt like I died and came back to life. And I did this in a mushroom ceremony 2 weeks ago. I literally saw myself die and be reborn. This has been shown throughout our society in many texts like the Bible, movies like Narnia and Aslan. Our life shows us so effortlessly that death is part of the process, and there are life and death cycles. Your old life, your ego needs to die in order for you to manifest the new life. Everything will fall away in order for you to step into the new. My Instagram account's been disabled. I don't know why. I don't know if I will get it back. I am okay with that. I'm okay with life constantly moving through me and discarding all of the old parts of me. My mind will never fully comprehend. The only thing that you're truly afraid of is the ego dying. Fear only comes from the ego being afraid of death, but death is a part of the journey. You have to die and be reborn again and again and again and again and again. I had to die as a wife to be reborn as a single mom. I had to die. I had to let my businesses die. I had to let my old life die. I had to let my life in Australia die to create my new life in Bali. I am constantly dying. We are constantly dying. Our hair is constantly shedding. Our nails are constantly growing. Every single thing in us, our skin cells are constantly dying and being renewed every single day, all the time. Life and death cycles is a part of the process. Your old life will cost you your new life. And I think a better way of saying this is that your old identity will cost you your new one. Your ego has to die. It is painful, but you do not need to identify with the pain body. You do not need to experience pain. When your consciousness is grand enough, the things that are happening to your physical body that are causing you pain are only stories of the mind. You cannot feel pain unless you have a story that you've created experiencing that pain. The version of you that is broke needs to die so that you can be rich. Every single thing about you that is not in alignment with the life that you desire has to die so that you can step into the life that you desire. Most people are not good at the death. They don't want to die. They want to hold on to that relationship that they know that they need to let go of. They want to hold on to every single thing in this entire reality because when the ego dies, it throws a tantrum. It doesn't want to lose friends. It doesn't want to lose places. It doesn't want to lose houses. It doesn't want to lose objects. This entire reality is a reflection of you. You cannot take the mirror to the grave when you die. You cannot take the reality to the grave when you die. The only thing that you truly have is you. I'll tell people that my Instagram account's been disabled and they'll say, oh my gosh, that's the worst thing in the world. And I'll say, why? Money flows no matter what. I don't get money from social media. I am an energetic match, so it always comes. When you embody wealth, wealth always comes. There are many, many successful people out there that do not have social media accounts at all, and they are making billions of dollars. We are so attached to so many stories of the way that life needs to be that we get stuck and we stop flowing with life. There was a shaman that said the white man is very, very wicked, always looking to claim things. And I love this because it's a little bit like the story of Pocahontas. You think you own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. You think the only people who are the people that look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew you never knew. We live in a world that is so obsessed with locking into stories. Your soul has a path for you that is so grand, that is so miraculous, that is so spectacular. And you are never going to be able to walk that path when you are attached to everything in your physical reality. I will never, and I will say this loud and proud and clear, I will never let anything in my physical reality take away my inner peace. Never. I am not available for it. I will not be available for it, and I will not change. You can take away every social media account. You can take away every single friend. You can take away everything that I own, and I will still have my inner peace because that comes from within me. And I will not wake up not grateful, not happy because of something that happens in my physical reality, because that's taking away my power, and I'm not available for that at all. When you truly start to ride the waves of life and feel into the energetics of life and play in this beautiful infinite abyss, you can have it all and more. And it can be absolutely effortless because you have expanded your consciousness beyond the physical avatar to realize that life is just a reflection of you. You are not the body. The only pain, the only discomfort is when you identify with the physical body, when you think that you are the body instead of the soul that's having the human experience. I am not my body. I am not my mind. I am not this physical thing. I am the soul. And if I identify with the body, I will find pain, and I will find struggle, and I will find trauma. But when I am the soul that can observe, the only thing that you need to realize, the only thing that you observe is who you are being in the present moment. Right now, I am purely just standing here speaking to a camera. That is all that's happening. But I could experience pain and discomfort if my mind created stories around, oh, your social media account has gone, and it created stories around, that's the only way that you can create X, Y, Z, and you are in lack, and all these stories that are not me. You are not your mind. You are not your thoughts. You are not your stories. I am not available to live in the realms of the mind. And when you detach from the physical body, from the mind will kick up a stink. It will go crazy. The only reason you experience pain, discomfort, and struggle is because you are addicted to it. And it will be hard. And people will go, oh, but ever problems exist. Problems do not exist. You create them. This whole life is like the ocean. The ocean is not a problem. The waves come and they flow, and it is beautiful, and it all works in sync. There is no part of a plant's life cycle that is problematic. The plant just grows beautifully from a seed to the most beautiful tree. There are no problems in the process. There is no problems in your life. Thank you, Callum. There are no problems in your life. Your mind creates problems because it does not want you to die. And you have to understand that with the evolution of the soul, you are going to constantly experience death for the mind, but not for your soul, because your soul is limitless and it is infinite. You do not need to fear the path. Let the mind shed. Do not ever allow the idea or the notion of problems. Every problem is solved before it even begins, because your consciousness is far greater than anything that could ever manifest. Don't ever let anything in your physical reality take away the truth of who you truly are, which is powerful, which is potent, which is love, which is truth, which is flow, which is ease, which is effortless. If you are experiencing problems in your life, it is because you are identifying with the physical body more than the truth of all that you are, which is the soul. The soul cannot experience problems. The soul cannot experience struggle. The soul cannot experience pain. All of these things come up because you are identifying more with the physical body than the truth of all that you are. When you fully live in the present moment, in the now, you are simply just sitting here. I'm simply just sitting here in the present moment, speaking. That is all I'm doing. Why would I experience pain from being here? There is no pain, but the illusions of your mind constantly telling you stories that are not real. You are not your thoughts. When you can raise your consciousness far enough beyond the thoughts, beyond the limitations, beyond all of it, you will find this space of inner peace, of truth, of bliss, and you will be able to sit in this infinite place where you just accept that you are successful now, that you have it all now. You don't need to go anywhere to achieve anything because you are all of it now, and time is an illusion. Time does not exist in the eyes of your soul. And you can identify with time and cause struggle and cause pain in your life because you are constantly like a dog chasing its tail around and around and around, getting stuck. Or you can just take a deep breath, raise your consciousness, and just accept that you are exactly where you need to be, and it is all perfect and it is all working out for you. And heaven and earth are moving so that you can experience this beautiful moment where you are heaven and earth and you have all that you could ever desire now. You are already a millionaire, billionaire now. You are already the most successful version you will ever be now. You are all that you could ever possibly desire now. And until you can accept that the gold mine and the treasure is in the present moment, you will never win, because you will spend your whole life identifying with the illusion of the mind that you don't have it all and more, instead of that you are the entire quantum field. You are the infinite abyss. You are the entire universe. And until you can just stop and breathe and come to terms that every single thing that you could ever desire is available to you right now in this moment, you will never ever achieve success. You will never achieve joy. You will never achieve bliss, because every time you keep moving, you will keep identifying with the limitations of time instead of the limitless nature of your soul, which is that time doesn't exist. The only thing that exists is here right now. It's this moment. So you need to accept that you are far greater than the limitations of your mind. You need to accept that you are far greater than the limitations of this physical body. And that when you get beyond the consciousness and you can just observe the physical body, the best analogy to explain this would be a little bit like a pet. It's like your physical body is a means to experience this 3D plane, but you are not it. And when you get stuck in the 3D plane, you will always think, I need to do this to get the money. I need to do that to get there. I need to do this to lose weight. I need to all the things, instead of just going, I am here now. I have arrived. I am here. I am all of it. Until you can experience the wealth that you desire right now in this present moment, it will never turn up for you. And when you can tap into that frequency in your heart, right now in this moment, it will all come, it will all appear, because you are no longer identifying with the physical body, experiencing fear, lack, and scarcity, which is not you. Your thoughts are not you. The stories your mind creates are not you. There is no such thing as a problem. That can only come when you identify with the physical version of you, and that's not you. You are infinite, creative, powerful God force energy. If you desire it, it is done. You can feel it right now in this moment. You are the most successful version of you right now. You have already achieved insane success. Everything that you desire is right here, right now. You are sitting on it. And until you can experience that and feel it, it will never come. I love you. I see you. I hope you got the most beautiful, powerful activation from listening to me talk, and you remember who you are. You remember that you are not your thoughts and you are not your physical body. Hello, beautiful lady. Hello, 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 beautiful souls. If you feel the call to go deeper, come join me in Energy Gym, where we start playing in the realms of limitless creation. We start playing in the energetics of this entire universe to get you beyond the limitations of the physical body and step into the limitless nature of the soul. There are things out there so good that you wouldn't even know to ask for them. And they are coming. But every time you think a thought and you get stuck identifying with the limitations of this physical body, instead of knowing the truth of all that you are and remembering how powerful you are, and remembering that when you desire it and you connect with it to your heart, the electromagnetic signature of your heart activates and you can pull that thing into your reality instantaneously, and you learn how to create from the force. You will always be stuck. It's here, it's now. You are the most powerful creator there is. You are the void. You are limitless possibilities. You are abundant flow. You are all of it. Remember how powerful you are. You don't need to get stuck anymore. Close your eyes, tune in with your heart, and it will happen. If you feel called to join Energy Gym, send me a DM. It will absolutely change your life. There's only limited spots and the doors will be closing soon. I love you. I see you. Thank you for being here and doing the work and being the light to others to help them remember how powerful they truly are, because they need you right now. Everything you desire is right here, right now. All you need to do is celebrate and enjoy the journey. Big love, wealthy old souls. I love you. I see you. Have the most beautiful, magical, phenomenal day.